Check, 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 check. Okay, looks like we are good to go. Welcome back, everybody. Um, yeah, doing some more Vampyr tonight. Okay. Antidote. Okay, so that's right. So I'm trying to remember. I'm a little bit underpowered for what's going on right now, but yeah. Basically, I'm trying to create an antidote, I guess. And I got one more part that I need to make it happen. Also, I wanted to make apology for anyone who was using my playthrough as a walkthrough or a guide on how to play the game, because I unfortunately made a boo-boo. Apparently, I was trying to get the best weapon in the game, and apparently I screwed it up. I was looking into it after last time's session, and apparently I did not realize that you have to go through a series of, I guess, fetch quests, or you have to do something for this tall tree guy, or whatever his name is over here, and get a document. Well, when I got the document, I didn't realize what it was, and so he gives you a hint, like, oh, should I look at this? And I'm not really thinking about it, just like, yeah, why wouldn't I do anything differently than what I've been doing, which is look at every document I pick up. Well, apparently if you look at it, and then go give it to him, it fucks up the quest, and he doesn't give you the code to get the weapon, whereas if you don't look at it and give it to him, he gives you some kind of piece of paper that gives you the specific combination to hit these switches. And it's been so long since I played the game, I guess I did not realize that. So, by doing that, I do not get the code for this, and it's a unique code for every playthrough. Now, I did look up, apparently there's a way you can just try every combination that's available and hope that it works, but I'm not going to do that. I heard people saying that even though they tried every single combination possible, it still wasn't letting them in, so I don't think it's really worth my time to sit here and waste everybody's time trying to get this stupid weapon by trying every single possible combination. I don't think it's exactly that necessary to beat the game. It might make it a little bit easier, I'm not sure, but according to what I've seen online, that's arguable, so I don't know. I'm just gonna say fuck it, chalk it up as a lost cause, so, due to my stupidity. So yeah, if anyone is using my videos as some kind of walkthrough, I apologize if you followed suit and read the document, yeah, anywho. Alright, so I need to look at the map here and figure out where the hell I'm going. Apparently, I can't talk to Dr. Swansea until I rest again, which I definitely don't want to do until I have more points, so we're just gonna go right to this next one. I want to say we're getting close enough to the end of the game anyway that I kind of just want to get there at this point. Okay, is this where I came from? I don't know. This is the right way, apparently. Oh yeah. Takes me to the West End, I believe. Or no, I'm at the West End. Where the fuck am I? Whitechapel. That's right. Whitechapel. Okay. Let's see, what do we got going on here? Out of ammo on that. is this? Perfect pre-one steak. Charlotte steak. Oh wait, why did I do that? Oh, I'm completely out of ammo. Great. Huh. Okay then. Just out of everything right now. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Trying to remember where I'm at.
Joe, please, I don't have your money. Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you? Right then. Show me what you have.
Right then. Alright. Oh. Hang on. Faster go this way.
I'm cheap and I'm clean.
I'm cheap and I can clean? Well, I highly doubt that. If you're cheap, you're probably not clean. No, no. That's it? All the goodies? That's it. Okay.
Christ, he's dead!
See them fancy clothes? This one's a top.
If McCullum really drank the blood of King Arthur, then I may have found another vital ingredient.
Oh shit.
Filthy piece of shit.
Not going well for this hunter. Not going well at all. He's dead. shotgun shell. Cool, I'll take it. Okay, so it looks like whatever I'm looking for is in here. Find McCullum. Interesting. Oh, there he is. What are you doing here? Boo.
Good evening, vampire hunter.
Are you here to end me, Leech? You'll find I will not be killed easily.
Not at all, McCullum. I am here because I need you.
Really? I'm intrigued. Speak up, then.
I need the blood of a king. The blood of Arthur. I'm certain you possess it, and I must have it.
The Guard's most sacred and precious relic. Why would you... You found Marshall's memoirs. I should have destroyed that book.
I need the antidote to save this city, McCullum.
It is within me to take your words as truth. I want to, but I must know more. What precisely are your plans?
I have found the carrier, McCullum. The infection's source. It may be science or some supernatural power that's responsible for all this. But I will harness either or both to end the epidemic.
A vampire doctor. My God, you're a terrifying creature. Jonathan Emmett Reed.
Do you
Oh,
not
you know my whole
understand?
name.
We wanted the same thing from the outset. A means to end this vampire epidemic.
Not enemies. Maybe that is so. Take it then. I see no other hope for this city. If this is some trick, you will be damned, Dr. Reed.
Sweet.
Thank you. Can we speak more?
Indeed. Why not?
Why are you here?
The man who raised me after the brutal murder of my parents. He's buried here.
Were both your parents killed by vampires?
Yes. And yet worse. My father returned to Dublin a vampire and tore out my mother's throat.
Ooh.
And who was this man?
Carl Eldritch. One-time leader of Prewin. He killed my father in front of me. Helped me hunt my brother Ain after teaching me how to kill leeches.
What will the Guard of Prewin do now? Will you stop the Great Hunt?
Yes. But we shall continue to protect innocents from beasts like you and your red-headed friend.
Like me?
I am indebted to you for sparing me at Pembroke. But this won't always be the case. I'm no coward like those St. Paul Stowe brothers.
How long have you known Lady Ashbury? Where is she? And what will you do to her?
We saw you meeting her, so of course we investigated. She is gone. Our scouts reported she has sold some paintings and departed for an unknown destination.
Okay. Alright, well.
Adieu, vampire hunter.
Adieu.
Until we meet again, blood drinker.
Okay, wow. Find a hideout to create the antidote. Alright. There's one right over here. Anyway, okay. Antidote. Serum created by the following of the Tears of Angels recipe with the insulin instead of garlic to enhance protection against disasters infection. Okay. Now what?
The blend seems stable. Time to go and find Harriet in the sewers.
Ah. Reach the hive. Shit, we might be closer to the end than I thought. Okay. Docks. Oh. Oh, those are two different ways I can get to it. That's right. Okay. Well, I guess I got at least 4,000. I can try and rest before I go do that. She puke on me, lady.
This is now my domain, young Ekon.
Oh, you think so? Before I do, I want to make sure I got everybody healed up. Hang on. Okay, so I think Whitechapel's good. Let's mainly the West End and the docks. So we'll do the West End first. That out of the way. Actually headed the right way to go do that, so. Okay.
Boots will be proud of me.
Achoo! Ooh wee! Woo ah! Ooh! Achoo! Achoo! Okay.
Bring me my glasses. I feel like reading.
Hey,
Hello
Mom.
again, Mother.
Jonathan, back already. Good, good. I was just about to go outside to find you.
Don't do that.
You shouldn't stay away for so long.
Tell me, Mother, how are you? All alone in this big house with only Avery to take care of you.
I'm sad most of the time. Sad that you have left me here alone. Sad that you don't tell me when you come or go.
I'm so sorry, Mother. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I was coming home. I was home. London, the Thames, and then it happened.
What happened, Johnny?
I was attacked, Mother. And I've not been the same since.
The important thing is that you finally returned home. I was worried, you know. You were the last member of the family of whom I had no news. Even Mary comes more often than you.
Do you think Avery is right? Do you think I should take better care of you?
I don't blame you, but you abandoned me, son. A mother should not survive her children. It's unbearable to know you're not here anymore.
I know I have failed you since I returned. I even watched you bury Mary from a distance. From now on, I will protect you. You have my word.
You don't have to apologize to me, Johnny. Do you think I did not notice how much you have changed?
Have I changed that much, Mother? Am I still your son?
You are still, and you'll always be. Despite your pale skin, your bloody eyes, and that echoing sadness in your voice.
Father seems to have left me some documents. Some sort of treasure hunt game. Do you know anything about them?
No, Johnny. But your father always loved to write these little games for you when you were a boy. Don't you remember?
I remember now. He used to post me these riddles, as though they were sent by a mysterious games master. I'd spend weeks trying to decipher them.
Your father was always so proud each time you found the answer. He was not just the serious doer banker everybody thought he was.
I was proud too. How could I forget that?
The important thing is that you remember it now. I'll tell your father the next time I see him. He'll be so happy.
Could Father have conceived some sort of final game for me before he left?
I really can't say, Johnny. Perhaps you should talk with Avery about that. He was your father's confidant, more than I.
Avery, that's right. Oh, okay. Hang on. Damn it. Okay.
Do you need my medical attention, Mother?
Oh, you know I always refused to let you listen to my chest, son. It always seemed awkward, even when I felt ill.
I think you should take this. You'll feel better.
I'm not sure I'll ever feel better, but thank you, my son.
Goodbye, Mother. Try to rest now.
Goodbye, son. Please come back soon.
Fatigue. Muscle. Headache. Venus. Okay.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. A great night, what?
Great night. What?
I may have a look at your goods, Mr. Russell.
Take some seriously.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. A great night, what?
Do you need medical help?
You would save my life, Dr. Reed. I have not felt so bad in many years.
Don't worry. There is nothing serious to fear. I have seen far worse, I can assure you.
I cannot imagine the pain these people must face, then. You have my gratitude, Doctor. This disease has ruined my appetite.
Goodbye, Mr. Russell. I'm sure you'll take care of yourself.
I'm sure he will. Trying to remember who this guy is. Who the fuck is this guy? Ah, there it is.
It's like to live an ordinary.
We meet again, Mr. Kimura, in a more peaceful situation.
Dr. Reed. Still visiting London by night?
We must both be nocturnal animals, you and I. After your captivity, I thought you'd be more cautious.
Breathing the cold night air helps calm my mind, sir. I've had the most frightening nightmares since I escaped that filthy jail.
Have you heard of Aloysius Dawson?
Poor man. To die rich and alone, that was my plan for years. Money was the only currency I valued. Now I've started to realize it's not a life worth living.
How is the situation in the West End?
I've heard rumors about armed men patrolling and fighting infected citizens in these very streets. I was lucky they didn't shoot me when I was abducted.
May I ask you what you do for a living, Mr. Kimura?
I was a landlord. A wealthy one. And not a very kind one, I realized recently.
Why this sudden epiphany? Is it because of your near-death experience?
I was already feeling nostalgic about Weymouth, my hometown.
Hi, Shirley.
In recent events,
How's it going?
I'm thinking about going back there.
Do you need medical assistance, sir?
Don't believe that I'm the kind of man with a fragile constitution. But I'm afraid my imprisonment has done more harm than I thought.
There is no need to be ashamed. We are all equally vulnerable to this disease.
Yes. I know now life is as precious as it is fragile.
What can you tell me about your abduction?
If you really want to know, I was locked in that building for 3 or 4 days. My jailer was insane, mumbling about sacrifice and voices.
And why didn't he sacrifice you?
That was the weirdest part. He claimed to spill blood was not enough. It had to be done when some stars were aligned.
Which stars?
That's the whole point. He wanted me to talk to him about some Red Queen configuration or constellation. I've never heard of such an astronomical term.
Red Queen. Hideo has been captured by a vampire who had discovered his passion for astronomy.
What did he say about voices?
He constantly whined
I'm
about the voice of
exhausted.
his
Worked
master,
outside,
ordering him to
just
do
got a
terrible
shower
things.
and ready to settle in.
He wanted to
Was
silence the
hoping
voice
you'd
by
stream.
offering blood.
Cool.
My blood.
Glad I could be of service.
Why
I
are
think
you
we
so
might be closer to
nostalgic
the
for your
end than I
hometown,
thought.
Tadao?
I was focused so much on making money, I almost forgot that my relatives and friends are threatened by this epidemic.
Have you heard anything from your family?
I was not only a bad landlord, I was also a bad husband. I've not seen my wife and son for years. Busy, busy, busy.
At least now you're ready to go back and see them. But don't be surprised if your son bears a grudge, sir.
You make it sound like you suffered from an absent father yourself, Dr. Reed. Well, I'll keep your warning in mind.
Have you no friends at all?
Over the years, I'm afraid my greed
doing all right.
turned me into my friend's adversary, while I became
Yeah,
friends with my professional rivals.
Those you grew up with didn't share your views on money and success.
Would you believe I was once a member of poetry circles and an astronomy club? We were young, such joyful dreamers then. But I stopped laughing long ago.
And baby, and you're, yeah, pretty well. So basically, I went to the, well, first of all, I made a note at the very beginning that I screwed up the side quest to get the best weapon last time. And, so I kind of made a note of that, so I'm not gonna bother trying to worry about that. But, yeah, anyway, I got the last piece of the antidote that I was working on, and from, what was it, King Arthur's blood or whatever from that vampire hunter that I think his name's McCollum. Yeah, he was waiting for me at the graveyard and he gave it to me willingly. So made the antidote, and now I'm supposed to go see Harriet. Harriet, what's her name? The ghoul and the scowl or whatever, and supposed to use it, I think, to go cure the infection. So anyways, I'm just kind of cleaning shit up right now.
Can you change? And is it what you really want? If so, it must come from within, not without.
I've seen what an altruistic gesture can do. Nothing forced you to save me, Dr. Reed, but you did. I will follow your example in these matters from now on.
There is no need to thank me. Rescuing a London citizen should not be out of the ordinary, though I'm afraid it may appear so in these difficult times.
You did not only rescue me, you fought for me. You put your life in danger to save me. That's quite extraordinary.
How will you cope if you're attacked again?
I don't know. I've heard about these men and women who patrol the West End every night, chasing criminals like my abductor. Maybe I should join them.
Alright.
Goodbye, Mr. Kimura. Take care.
London has brought so much pain.
Alright. It's his house.
Hello, Venus.
Hello, Jonathan. Please, come in. At least you survived the Great War.
Nearly got ran over earlier. Oh shit! I prefer near-death adventures in video games and movies. Yeah, no shit. What happened? How did that happen?
What do you need from me, Jonathan?
Have you any recent news of Aloysius Dawson?
It's not such a bad thing for rich people to remember that money can't protect them from disease and death.
Tell me about Clarence's obsession with vampires.
It drives me so crazy it makes my stomach hurt. I was so relieved to have him back. But I quickly realized he'd lost his mind in France.
I understand your irritation, Venus. But you have to accept the trauma Clarence endured on the battlefield.
The question is simple, Jonathan. Is my husband mad? Yes or no? Do vampires exist? Or is Clarence a lunatic?
Yes, yes, and yes.
So you don't believe Clarence?
If poor Mary, bless her soul, had tried to convince you of the existence of bloody vampires, would you have believed her? Seriously?
The important question is, what do you really think of your husband?
I'm tough, Jonathan. He should have told me the horrors he witnessed, however appalling it was, instead of inventing a fantasy about blood-drinking monsters.
Do you need my medical attention?
It would appear that old habits die hard, my dear. I would appreciate your help as always.
And I'm happy to give it to you, as always.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Tell me about Clarence's obsession with vampires.
It drives me so crazy it makes my stomach hurt. I was so relieved to have him back. But I quickly realized he'd lost his mind in France.
I understand your irritation, Venus. But you have to accept the trauma Clarence endured on the battlefield.
The question is simple, Jonathan. Is my husband mad? Yes or no? Do vampires exist? Or is Clarence a lunatic?
Oh, I already did this.
What do you think about Clarence squandering his fortune on his obsession?
Soon we'll be poor and forced to sell the house. Where will we go? In which filthy, infected part
Carrying a
of
big
town will we
ol'
end up?
purple
so
fountain
afraid.
grass of purple fountain grass to my car. Halfway across the aisle, car came towards me. Didn't see me. Oh shit. Literally ran backwards and seeing it was still going, yelled. The car was past where I had been and it went running. It stopped just as it touched the pot still in my arms. I was still moving. Oh shit.
Goodbye for now.
I remember when Mary came here with her husband and her son.
Okay, I think that's everybody in the West End.
It was such a beautiful
Wait a minute. Shit. Archer Woodbead. What is that? I think he's okay. Martin Nightingale. Fuck. Merchant.
Best be moving on.
I'd head back if I were you, sir.
Amazing how fast and agile can be when your life is in danger, lady said the sun was in her eyes. It was like 5 something and she was driving west of the sun. Oh. She was a wreck, shaking because she could have killed someone. She only stopped because she heard me yell. 2 people walking by but too far away to assist looked like they were ready to crap themselves. I understand actually. go into calm and manage mode in crisis. I get that from my nurse mom. And I'm like, oh my god, yeah, holy crap. Well, I'm glad you're okay. Glad everybody's okay, but yeah, shit. You especially.
I have this thirst for blood.
Alright, so he's got fatigue, so we'll talk to him.
Andrew, what have you done?
Good evening, Mr. Woodbeat.
Good evening to you, my young doctor.
Do you need my medical attention, sir?
Unfortunately, yes. The spirit is willing, but the flesh, well, you know.
Oh, god damn it, I don't have it. Okay.
I will see you later. Goodbye, sir.
What else do I need? Fuck. Fatigue and fatigue, of course. So 2 fatigues.
Hypocrite.
The sewer dog's fault, they say, then the game.
Good evening, Mr. Woodbeat.
Good evening to you, my young doctor.
Do you need my medical attention, sir?
Unfortunately, yes. The spirit is willing,
Me
but the
too,
flesh,
gave him
well,
just one
you know.
stone car yesterday and we drove down the sidewalk to the garage sale and he got a cool play workbench, a train that runs. Nice! On a water toy. UWD. Made out good on pre-B-Day presents from Mimi. Nice! Awesome.
Nobody is immune.
Sure, he
to
was happy
disease.
about that.
There's no need to be ashamed of that.
Well, thank you, doctor. Now maybe I'll live another day or two.
Goodbye, sir.
Martin Nightingale. Where the fuck is this guy at? Martin Nightingale. Oh yeah. Okay, hang on. I think I know where that's at.
Crush the leech, boys! I shall fear no evil!
There he is.
Good evening, young man.
There's no need to call me that, Dr. Reed.
Have you heard anything recently concerning Sean Hampton's shelter?
That is what
Took me an
happens
hour and
when
a
you
half
try to
Friday
help
to
others.
put
You attract so much attention you end up
car
dead.
together. He came
Especially
in
in
front
these
door
dark times.
Saturday morning, saw it, squealed with toddler delight, and got in. He didn't want to leave. It's time to go. Yeah, I bet.
Are you feeling worried about the sanitary situation in London?
This city is falling apart. The disease kills so many people. No one cares about anything or anyone anymore but themselves.
Young man, do you require medical attention?
I don't like asking for help, but I don't want to be one of those poor sods dying in the streets.
There's no shame in asking for help, especially when you are in desperate need of it. Here, take this. You should recover in no time.
Thank you, I suppose.
Show me what you have to offer then, Mr. Nightingale.
God, all the merchants around here are worthless. Worthless!
This one's fine! Back, beast!
Be nice if I could move.
Oh my, vermin! We cannot be Oh Christ! I shall fear no evil!
I can't believe I'm doing this. This is despicable. I can't believe I'm doing this.
I think I do pretty good picking presents people like. I think I got you pretty okay in the past. Oh, yeah. For sure.
I have this.
And thank you, by the way.
Thirst for blood.
There we go.
Despicable.
It's one of them! It's one of them! Watch yourselves! Come on! Back to the shadow! Burn him! That's what you do with leeches. We'll crush! I shall fear no evil. Stand! Finish it. Remember your vows, friends. Have no fear, brothers! Stop that fire! We cannot... Watch it! It's a killer! Doesn't matter!
Ooh, finally, freaking bullets. Needed that. Oh. New hideout, huh? Yes.
It's locked, all right. It's locked.
It's locked.
I cannot enter.
Leech spotted! Watch out, boys! It's a leech!
Hack and slash and hack and slash and hack and slash.
This place looks like the picture I saw of the bomb site. Yes. The place has changed since the explosion, but it was definitely here. I should find some way to pay my respects.
I think this is where we started out. Yeah. This looks right. I just wanted to see if there's anything I missed.
It's locked.
Okay. Shit.
It's a leech! It's too fucking fast!
I like how it's still playing the hideout save theme or whatever. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh! You are gonna fucking pay for that shit. Right the fuck now. Cutting your dick off.
Grenade!
almost up to 5,000 XP. Woohoo!
Turn around, sir. Let's pin it down! Die, beast!
You two duke it out. There you go.
I'll send you to hell! Killing's all you deserve!
You can notice the tune is familiar, right? Yeah.
I'll send you to hell!
Come on, you two. You can do better than that. Really get after it.
Die, beast!
Kinda looks like the Scowl's winning right now. Ooh. Yeah. Scowl's got the upper hand. Ooh, yeah, he's burning in her gas. Here it is. My turn. Oh no. If you fall down here, let me help you up. Bye-bye. Oh, bye-bye. Alright, so... Get some money, get some other shit. Okay. Kind of just trying to grind on my way back to the hospital so I have as many points as I can before sleeping. I imagine it may be the last time I get to rest. I don't know. I think, I'm pretty sure we're getting close. I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to tell how close we are to the end.
This is Ascalon's domain. Prepare to endure Ascalon law. Watch out, boys! Away with you!
Oh, this ought to be good.
Die, traitor!
Let these douchebags duke it out. Three vampire hunters against a vampire. Let's see how they do. Lord Hutchinson. Hutchinson. Yeah, I said it right. Bye bye. Yeah, exactly.
Lord, give us strength. No rest for the wicked.
Looks like they got him cornered. He's not doing so good.
Did you hear me? He's down! Finish it! Fear no evil! We do the Lord's work! best turn around if I were you. Go
Yeah.
home, idiots!
Okay. Fine. Whatever. Let's go this way. You smell, I bet those guys reek of sweat and grime. Gross. Gotta focus on the smell of blood, right? Yeah, and you know, it's like early 1900s, so you know they're all gross. Alright, 5,000, yay! Alright, so.
I have this thirst for blood.
So now, I head back to the old Pembroke Hospital.
Jesus, I've never seen so many people die. Hey, Doc.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox. The flower's dying. It needs water.
Water. Alright, let's see here. Blood. That's 1,500. God, that's another 2,000. Don't have enough for that. Man, I wish I hadn't wasted points into these because I don't ever use them. That sucks. Alright, that's it. About accidental deaths. The inhabitants of London live in fear of physicians, delayed interventions, barefaced favoritism, and strange experimental treatments. The scarcity of professionalism is crystallized in Pembroke Hospital, Whitechapel, where deontology was discharged a long time ago. The Pembroke administration hides behind a facade of dedication and rectitude. But those of us who know any of their patients, or worse, or among them, are aware of their deceit. And this temple devoted to dread, you will have to pay to get a bed. You will catch illnesses you never knew existed, and your corpse will be relieved of its possessions in the morgue. Here, patients die overnight of wounds they never bore upon their arrival, and they call them accidents, air quote. I briefly interviewed Dr. Swansea, head of administration, claimed a pedantic timor mortis conturbate me, fear of death confounds me, before forcing us out of the establishment. Quotes in Latin will not be enough to keep us away from their morbidity. Volunteers are welcome to join me tomorrow morning in front of the hospital to demand clear facts about the state of this medical institution. Come in numbers. EW. Actions have impacted the borough's economy. Major event issues concerning the community pillar have been reported by the press. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so I'm level 30. Whoop de woo. Okay. Let's talk to Mr. Swansea. Dr. Swansea, I mean.
Jonathan, my dear, I can never thank you enough.
Thank me? For what?
Come now, you know what I mean.
Look at him, he's all vamped out now.
Well,
yeah.
I'm just like you.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Have you no shame? Must I remind you of your ludicrous actions? Of the innocent men and women who died at your hands?
Shame is for mortals, Jonathan. I know it now, and you should too. We are something else. Something more.
What about the Brotherhood? Will they eject you?
I remain a member. I have information to provide now. Intelligence from the other side, if I may say so.
They won't banish you?
Not so long as I behave.
How do you feel since you changed?
Absolutely fine. Did you know I can determine the health of every patient or nurse just by looking at him? Fascinating.
Have you taken a life yet, Edgar?
Don't you think that's a private matter? I would not ask you such an indiscreet question.
Do you feel the hunger?
Yes. It's very peculiar, not like mortal hunger at all. It's like I'm never sated. Fortunately, blood is no rare commodity at Pembroke.
Jesus, what have I done?
What will you do now that you are immortal?
Experiment, my dear colleague. I have an eternity to make scientific progress. I could be the only scientist able to undertake extreme experiments upon himself.
My God, Edgar. Did you learn nothing from your forays into folly?
I have, I swear. No more experiments on mortals. See? I said mortals. How quickly the mind adapts.
What kind of experiments?
Who knows? Nervous shock, brain damage, pain and recovery. There's almost no limit to what my body can now endure. I could be the next Henry Head.
Will you continue as Pembroke's administrator?
Of course. I can help more than ever. And since I'm already dead, I can't get sick.
Are you not afraid Priwen will find you? Next time, they will do more than abduct and torture you.
I remain a man of peace. If things were to go awry, I would flee rather than slice them up as you would, my friend.
Have you seen Elizabeth? Has she passed this way since you returned?
No. And I'm terrified to see her again. I really am, Jonathan. She could very well tear me to pieces for what I did.
Yeah, well, she probably should.
Goodbye, Edgar. I am certain we'll meet again.
Try not to fucking suck down all your patience. Jesus. So wrong. Alright, so really the only thing left to do now is to go reach this hive. What was it? Hang on. Yeah. Destroy the origin of the Scows epidemic in London. Reach the hive. So here we go. He thinks he's hot shit now. Yeah, I know, right? Probably should have just let him die, but you know, it's hard to say what's gonna be the least damning choice in this game. It seems like almost no matter what you do, you're the asshole. So, you know, figures.
This is not a place for you, sir.
Ah, damn it! Let me up there. There we go.
Away with you! Remember your vows, friend. Leech spotted! Watch out!
Just chaos on the streets now.
Got no idea of anything.
Man, it is still playing this stupid fucking music.
This is despicable.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. God damn it. Well, that'll fix it. Hang on, hang on. If you killed him there, might be something more awful. So at least you know him. Yeah, that's true. No, I accidentally exited all the way out. I was trying to go back to the main menu and then reload it. Okay. This works. Did it save first? Oh yeah, yeah. It auto saves pretty frequently. I made sure to see every time you see a little red Y flashing up there by the XP counter up at the top right, that means it's saving. So I made sure to watch for that before I tried to exit out. So it auto saved.
It's locked, all right.
Alright, so we gotta find what's her name, the Scowl. Trying to remember here. Come on. Getting pretty close here. Maybe. Oh. Like I'm going around in circles. What the fuck? Where the fuck am I? Oh shit, it's our master.
Take not a step further, child, for you are unprepared.
You, at last. I wondered when you would show your face again. Step away. We have nothing to discuss.
Desist, child. You cannot confront the monstrosity unleashed upon this land without due preparation. I shall not allow it.
All right. But no more riddles. Enough of the obscure songs and prophecies. I ask questions, and you answer them.
My words have been as clear as crystal lakes, my child. You seem unwilling to drink, to listen, to learn.
What is your true appearance?
I do not understand. This is who I am.
Blood? You are made of blood? Surely you are joking.
Why would I? And no, I'm not made of blood. I am blood. Blood is what I am since my birth and for eternity.
But who are you really? Tell me your name.
I am your maker. I am the servant of the Red Goddess and protector of this land. I have many names.
Just give me one, then.
There are those who call me Merdin Wild, the Wild Horned Man. But I never was a man. I was born out of blood.
Why did you choose me?
Only you could provide a modern, scientific answer to this ancient, mystical threat.
What kind of modern answer?
Disease, contagion, and contamination. How they course through veins is your dominion, my child. Your choices have made you. Only you can save this land.
Speak to me of this ancient threat.
The blood of hate. Vessel of the wrath of the goddess. When she awakens, a disaster will be born into this world, for she is hunger and anger.
I'm here to stop Harriet Jones. She is the original carrier. The well from which this corruption flows.
I have heard you, but be wary. Harriet Jones's mind is no more. She has metamorphosed into an apocalypse. Born from, drenched in, and driven by the blood of hate.
Tell me about this disaster, creature. I know London fell victim to such a thing in 1666.
A disaster is pure anger born through blood. Its name means bad star, for they only appear when our queen unleashes her unquenchable wrath upon the world.
And who is this queen?
She like
is
a
the Red Goddess,
hangry woman,
the queen
right?
of blood. In my youth, 100 lifetimes ago, she was worshipped as the Morrigan. She is my mother.
Morrigan. Ooh.
She is yours, too.
The Morrigan? The Celtic goddess of war? Is this a ruse of some kind?
She has been worshipped in many forms throughout the ages. The true nature of the Red Queen is beyond your comprehension, eluding even mine. But know this, she is a vengeful mother.
So the disaster is some sort of accident. A disease vampires carry dormant in their blood, waiting to emerge.
That's your modern answer. But a disaster is at the same time both less and more.
Tell me what it is then, in your own words.
A disaster is the pure will of our queen. Whenever she dreams of walking this earth, she awakes in this putrid vessel.
What is the blood of hate?
It is the curse of the goddess. It is the hunger in you, the need for blood, the will to strike and to punish, to spit in the eye of God.
I only wish to know how to put an end to this epidemic.
To perform an act so noble, you must protect yourself from its poisonous kiss, my child.
I know. McCullum used such a serum when trying to kill me. However, I have produced a more efficacious version of the antidote.
Your final task awaits you at the end of these tunnels. I've known for ages you were worthy of this challenge, my champion, Bittersweet.
Alright, I think we're at the end game already. Shit.
What will happen thereafter? What future awaits me beyond these dark tunnels?
Your fate, my child, and the fate of this land. A disaster is about to enter this world to smite us all and teach us humility. You are our final hope.
Will it be over then? Once I've defeated this creature?
Yes. The threat will dissipate like so much smoke. For you will have purified its source.
And then what? What will become of me?
How would I know? I am no god, and your fate is in your own hands. For you are our champion.
You tricked me. My sister died for your schemes. I have brought suffering and tragedy into this world. I am not, nor will I ever be your champion.
Very soon you'll come to know that sacrifice is sometimes necessary. I understand the grudge a child bears towards his father and mother. Be brave,
Is she the
my
big
child.
boss? Yep. Something like that. Hopefully I am prepared enough for this, but I don't know.
These poor skulls didn't stand a chance.
I was gonna say, it's not look good around here. Oh shit, I didn't mean to go this way. Damn it. Damn it! Sorry guys. That's the second time I fucking quit the game. I hate that. I hate where it's like, I can't tell which way I need to go. But I want to go the not direct way first. Fuck. Alright. Sister was a bad bitch. And this new chick is hangry. Yes. Alright. See if I completely corrupted the file. Okay. Oh, so I gotta do this again. Wait, hang on. Where the fuck am I? No, 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 no. Okay. So I went that way. Activated a cutscene. I want to go this way first, though. Ah, door has been unlocked. Interesting. Oh, I think this just takes me back. Shit, where is this? That's not where I want to go. Alright, never mind. Probably should have just gone ahead. Whatever. Alright, let's do this. Yep, this is it. This is the end.
Oh, I'm sick. So sick. Doctor, help me, please. I'm in such pain.
I'll be glad to be of assistance.
Ah, like your help, Doris. Liars, all of you.
Gross.
My poor baby. I've been such a bad mother. But the Queen herself forgave me. Gave me another chance.
Harriet, you must stop all of this. I can't let you infect anyone else.
How dare you interfere with the Red Queen's plans, Doctor? How can you stop the course of nature? They took my daughter from me!
Ow. Oh.
I was a good mother. They took my daughter from me!
Is this a dream? Awake? Is this anger I feel? Is it wrath? I think it is. Oh, how infinitely, how intensely, how irredeemably are you all going to suffer now?
I do that too! Haha! Oh wait, you're resistant to that. No, no. Bad mom. Bad mom. Okay. Nope, 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 nope.
Such innocence, such guilt.
Oh, la 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 la. Uh-oh.
I will reap the land. Feed me. Give me their lives. Red the crop.
No, 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 no.
Eat, for this is my body.
Okay, 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 we get it. We get it, you're mad.
Blood, feed me. Give me their lives.
Shit. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Yeah, we'll put that there. Yeah!
No one could ever defeat you, mother of us all, for you are our every root and leaf.
You've always been my most amusing son.
Then go back to sleep, my queen, and smile at us from your dreams.
Did they feel my wrath? Have they suffered enough?
More than ever, mother of us all.
Until the next time.
Until the next time.
Okay then.
So it's over then, young Ekon. You have put an end to this terrible menace.
Old Bridget, what are you doing here?
This is my realm, Ekon. This is Suascal territory.
But they were all massacred by the monstrosity that Harriet became.
Others will come, engendered by deceitful vampires. I don't mean you, of course.
I can't believe I got that on the first go.
I thought you'd been slaughtered. With all the other sewer
His
scum.
sister
I
was
was
way
up
harder,
above,
yeah, for sure.
in search of help when Harriet suddenly turned into that thing. I have no idea what it was.
It's all over now. The epidemic has been stopped.
Yes, you prevailed in the end. I hope you'll forgive me for the way I treated you when first you presented yourself at our gate.
No need to apologize. Really.
Perhaps there will be no stories told or songs sung of what happened here today. But I'll know the truth. Jonathan Reed, newborn vampire, stepped forward and saved us all.
I'm honored to be part of this city's legend. Thank you, old Bridget. May I ask you just one question?
How could I refuse you anything now? I'll answer just as I answered Lady Ashbury when we met a few nights ago.
Who are you? Really?
I was born with the name Bridget Eleanor Wellington. In 1738, my beloved and immortal husband decided to preserve my beauty and youth forever by making me drink his blood.
You were Lord Redgrave's wife. Then the pompous fool rejected you, did he not?
It was about 200 years ago. Peace found me in time. And I sincerely hope it will find you too, now that all is over.
No, it's not over. I may have ended the vampire epidemic, but I still need answers from the woman I love.
I feared you would say that. Go then, young Ekon, and face your fate. Just remember that I'll always be here for you.
London has been cleansed. This catastrophe came about when an ancient, malignant will crossed paths with mortal imprudence. For now, we are safe. For now. My craving for blood remains. Red like hate, red like hunger. Red as life and death, passing from one immortal to another. From predator to victim. Patiently biding its time to rise again. London has been cleansed for now, but there's a simmering hatred, fear, and old grudges. When will we succumb, mortals and immortals alike? The next disaster is only a matter of time. My only hope now is to catch the woman I love, to understand why she fled, and unmask the secret that has been lurking in her blood for so long.
Thought it was over, but it is not.
Well, this is it. Lady Ashbury's domain. Why am I not surprised it's not on any maps? I'd better hurry.
Healthy carrier. Find why Elizabeth's blood creates disasters. Oh. The truth about Elizabeth. Find a way to enter the castle. The disaster has been averted, and the Red Queen slumbers once more. My part is done, and it is time for me to go. Elizabeth, my love, I am coming for you and your truth. I pray to all the forgotten gods and fallen saints. I beg before all the fading suns in that graveyard of stars that you will be there for me. Alright. Sun's coming up. Or going down. I don't know. It's one or the other. I can't tell. Oh. Oh, hello again, Master.
Beautiful morn, my child. It looks like dawn is here.
Ah, it is
long
dawn.
last.
Can't you just leave me alone? Your precious queen has been sent back to the bottomless pit from whence she came. The nightmare is almost over.
I am here to say goodbye. The sun's warmth exhausts me. Soon I will rejoin my queen in her endless sleep. It is over. You did well.
Why did Harriet Jones become a disaster?
You are the doctor. You hold the knowledge needed to answer such a question. Have you the answer?
I noticed that all the Icors were female, as if a male couldn't endure the metamorphosis. Harriet was also a bitter and resentful woman, as was her daughter.
If the Morrigan prefers despoiled women to become the vessels of her wrath, we should be thankful that but one disaster hath been cast upon this wobbling world.
Icors seem to carry various diseases. They did not merely turn people into skulls. Their presence alone spreads death.
Who knows whether the Red Queen awakens when cursed mortals endure such epidemics, or if the contagions emerge like a curse as she awakes.
So our beloved mother will just go back to sleep, now that enough people have suffered. Is that it?
No, Jonathan. The Morrigan has been appeased because you dared confront her. You have prevailed, my bittersweet champion.
And what are you to her? Her counterpart? Her opponent in some timeless game?
She is my mother. My dreadful and sour-tempered mother. She is yours too, in a way, but you are not born from her terrible womb like me. You are but a distant child.
What does she seek? Revenge? Retribution?
She seeks nothing, since she only dreams of it. In the ancient tongue, when I was young, her name meant Ghostly Queen. Pray she never fully awakens, for her wrath knows no bounds.
This is not over. I am here to find the true origin of the blood of hate.
'Tis unwise to interfere with a tale rooted so deeply in the suffering of others.
What will become of the vampire hunters?
They will never stop searching for William Marshall, for he escaped their two great hunts. Remember that you too are now on their dark list.
What will happen to Ascalon? Will you let them run the country from the shadows?
I don't interfere with petty political intrigues. Ascalon was built upon the lie of a lineage. Such a deceit cannot last forever.
But Lord Redgrave definitely possessed Marshall's blood. Untainted blood from the greatest vampire knight.
Really? I wonder how he managed to acquire it. Perhaps I should retrieve this artifact before going back to sleep.
What will become of the Brotherhood?
I foresee trouble for them now that your progeny considers becoming the new primate.
But I'm certain the current primate has no wish to resign.
Exactly. And I am not fully convinced your progeny truly understands what dreadful power he is about to defy.
No. I must know why Elizabeth fled here when I discovered she was the original healthy carrier.
No, she is not what you say she is. That is a secret you will discover soon enough.
And you? Why are you here? Which new thread of which old twisted plan are you seeking to pull now? Tell me the truth.
I am just here to salute my sons, and to bid them fare thee well.
Your sons? Plural? My God, will you ever stop speaking in riddles?
Perhaps I am too old for your spoken language. Perhaps you now have so many subtle words you no longer hear the simplest ones.
When he fought me, Geoffrey McCullum used a serum made of King Arthur's blood. Since then, I have discovered that it was vampire blood. Whose blood was it?
You just said it. It was the blood of a king. The blood of the champion I chose to save this land in its time of greatest peril.
King Arthur was also your progeny. Why am I not surprised?
Yes, he was. But he failed in the end. And for centuries the land suffered his defeat.
Tell me about William Marshall. Why is his blood so strong?
He is not stronger than you, only older. You are strong, Jonathan Reed. A champion of your time, chosen to defeat a threat spawned of this generation.
Is he here? Is William Marshall here? Is that why you're here now, too?
Have I not already answered that question?
His blood was not tainted. The blood Lord Redgrave possessed. That which I used in the serum. But what if it had been?
Then you would have failed, I suppose. For the blood of hate would have corrupted you too.
Who are your sons? Why do you bid them farewell now?
You are my son, as is William Marshall.
This is madness. How many have you created? Who else? Shakespeare? Isaac Newton? Alfred the Great? Francis Drake? Thomas More? Guy Fawkes?
My progeny is scarce, for I rarely feel the urge to protect this land anymore. But yes, one of those you named is your immortal brother. Maybe you shall meet one night.
So that is all we are to you? Puppets you create to defeat some threat born from a dreaming devil?
No. You are my sons. I am proud of you. I mourn when you fail.
Speak clearly then, and answer my last question.
What is it?
Did I defeat the epidemic?
Now you've found the castle, Jonathan Reed. Only you can answer that. Farewell, my child. I shall dream about you soon.
Alright. Farewell then.
I cannot enter. The castle walls look decrepit. Maybe I can find a way to sneak in.
Seems like I should, be able to teleport up here or something. tombstone. Mary Inglewood, born Whitacre, 1534 to 1578. Robin Inglewood, 1530 to 1578. It's a big place. Like that sun's gonna come around there and get me. Definitely looks like a way in. What else? What else is there around here to explore?
It's locked, all right. The lady of the manor isn't expecting visitors.
Okay. Never mind. Okay. There we go.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but I think I smell Elizabeth's perfume. She must be here somewhere.
Old letter, London, 4 August 1865. Dear Lady Ashbury, thank you for your recent letter and all the good news it contained. I cannot wait to finally meet you when you arrive in London. The garden is beautiful under the summer sky, although I noted your wish to avoid heat and direct sunlight because of your frail health. You're welcome any day. We'll discuss this wonderful idea of yours concerning the foundation of an orphanage for young ladies, inspired by the French Mason Royal de Saint Louis. Sadly closed when the French, I probably butchered that, but whatever. French people chose my God, I can't even write these words down, to cut their king's head off. Such a place, destined to provide a good education to gifted but poor orphan girls, will surely excite my friends here in the city. You can count on me and my influence to help make your project a huge success. Yours ever sincerely, Countess Alexandra Somerset. Okay.
This castle is falling apart.
Uh-huh. Picture of Lady Ashbury in Paris, 1888.
That sweet fragrance. Elizabeth's perfume. She was here, and recently.
Locate the secret passage. Recent contract. Inverness, 18 April 1907. Dear Lady Ashbury, I write to confirm that my men will be at your castle next Monday to begin the new work on the crypt and its access. The plans have been approved, and I'll personally be on site to supervise the installation of the locks and security measures you have requested. I also can assure you that my men have been briefed about never entering the crypt itself or the second floor of the castle. I must say I'm proud to continue and enhance the work started by my great grandfather when employed by your ancestor in 1795. Very sincerely, August McAllister. Oh, Angus McAllister. Oops, if I read correctly. Old painting. Portrait of Elizabeth and Jacob Blackwood in Versailles, 1788. Okay. Recent letter, Dunbarrow Sanatorium, Scotland, 27 July 1909. Dear Lady Ashbury, thank you for your previous letters and ardent discussions about vampire folklore. It's now obvious we share an opinion concerning scientific and modern approach toward the need for blood and the cure of addiction. I must confess I admire your charitable attitude when I met you at the Dunbarrow Sanatorium, and I'm still impressed by your kindness when talking with humble and poor patients. I was delighted to read about the position of administrator at the Pembroke Hospital you financed since its founding. After a few days of deliberation, I'm happy to accept your offer. It will be for me an occasion to get back to the busy streets of London after years of public service in the beautiful but far quieter Scotland. I'll be glad to meet you there and discuss with you further about immortality, its advantages and disadvantages, and how to enhance your condition. I look forward to our next meeting. Yours sincerely, Dr. Edgar Swansea. Yeah.
This painting looks suspicious.
Which painting, Jonathan?
This is despicable.
I don't think I need to use blood for anything anymore, but I hear rats and
I have this
I gotta eat them.
thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Huh. That's quite the painting there. That's for sure. Old contract. Everness, 2nd February 1807. Dear Miss Ashbury, when last we communicated, you asked for the conveyance of a large coffin from Temple Church, London, to the crypt of the Ashbury Castle in Scotland. I'm happy to report your request has finally been validated. My drivers have been informed that for security reasons, guards must always protect the coffin. You have hired these individuals who will be waiting for us in London. They also have been informed that under no circumstance should the carriage try to pass a river by boat, but always by road and bridges, for the precious wood and the relics inside the coffin cannot be exposed to humidity and moisture. You'll find a detailed quote for the entire operation attached to this letter. We are ready to go to London as soon as payment is received in full. Very respectfully, Samuel Lewis, independent contractor. Yeah. Ah, hey, look at that.
A sword and a moon are the symbols I should look for.
It's a clue. Oh yeah, so I came in it. Old painting, portrait of Elizabeth Blackwood by Johannes Vermeer, 1666. Wow. Copy of a letter, Ashbury Castle, 21st September 1795. Dear Mr. McAllister, as the new legal owner of the Ashbury estate, I tend to quickly engage in the overdue maintenance and repairs of the walls and the crypt of the castle. Among the few architects I invented to send forth proposals, I was most impressed by your respectful approach concerning renovations on historical buildings and their preservation. I would be glad to meet you at your convenience. My only request would be to speak to you directly and not your assistants. Any evening of next month would be agreeable. You may come to the castle, or I can meet you at your office as you prefer. If you agree to come to the castle, I could show you what kind of repairs and modifications I have in mind concerning the crypt, which may need considerable work and reconstruction. Very sincerely, Lady Ashbury.
Like most castles, this one has a crypt. And it holds something special inside.
That's what we're looking for, Jonathan. Okay, so I think we're pretty well explored.
It's locked, all right.
Most of the main areas here, so looking for a moon, crescent moon, and a sword.
This is despicable. I can't believe I'm doing this.
So hang on. Let's go back downstairs. Wondering if something in this room. Aha! There we go.
What are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work. One last switch, and... here's another switch. I should keep looking. One last switch, and...
so that's the moon, and then this one's the sword.
voila.
There it is. Ta-da! What do we have here? Ancient tome. More reading. Alright. 12:17. An angel came to me. Blessed be to God. Michael appeared to me last night in all his glory, shaped in glorious blood, to grant me eternal life at the desk of my life. The apparition was so sublime and terrible that I could not help but lower my head and close my eyes. Struck by the divine gift, I fell to the ground, only to awake the next night. You will serve me as you served your kings. And the angel before, striking me with all his power, you will protect this land through the eons to come. For all who knew me, I shall now hide and retreat, for they consider me dead. Soon I will leave the company of men to serve my new purpose. Blessed be God. 13:15. Michael appeared to me last night in my retreat under the temple church and asked me to prepare for battle. Land must be saved. Death is everywhere, the Black Death, an epidemic sent by the devil himself to punish mortals all over the world. My arm is strong. In the name of God, I shall smite the enemies of mankind. England shall prevail. 1569. It is almost 20 years since my fight started against the devil, and the end is uncertain. From time to time, the plague, the Black Death, reappears in a village and a town, and each time the vicious minions of hell approach to get their share of the mortal suffering. Vampires, dreadful creatures. I won't let this land collapse. Until my last breath, I'll serve and protect England. Yada yada yada. Lots and lots and lots of reading. I kind of don't care at this point. Okay. Stuff happened. For many centuries, it looked like. And it's an ancient tome. Hello? Anybody down here? Deborah?
Drop your... You have nothing to be afraid of.
Shall we abandon this then? Shall we lower our heads?
No. Never. You taught me that.
Blood is approaching. Old but young. How strange. Shall I drink it? Smite it?
No, Father. He is a friend. Please, rest. I'll take care of it.
Caution, Elizabeth. Deceit runs through these veins.
I know, Father. What took you so long, Jonathan?
Is this really him?
Yes. This is William Marshall, 1st Earl of Pembroke, servant of 5 mortal kings, former regent and savior of England. The greatest knight who ever lived, according to some.
And you called him father?
For he gave me eternal life, and much more.
I have so many questions, Elizabeth.
You always had questions, Dr. Reed.
Now that I stand before you both, in this vault, I know not where to begin.
We still have a few minutes left.
Why did you flee here?
When you told me I was the healthy carrier, I had nowhere else to go.
You mean you had to return to the real source of this scourge?
Yes, to end it, once and for all.
Where are we? What is this place?
This is the Ashbury estate. I inherited the title when I purchased the castle.
Is this your retreat? Something of a secret place?
It's more of a sanctuary, really. This is where I take care of my father. Ever since he became unwell.
Are you not afraid someone might discover you here? It's not that hard to find.
Do not assume that I would hesitate to silence anyone who tried to reveal my secret. Fortunately, it has rarely come to that.
Will you go back to London?
No, Jonathan. I do not intend to.
And what of your daughter?
Charlotte is a strong, independent woman who's about to come into money. I took care of everything. Now it's time for her to shape her future.
I have destroyed the disaster, this creature that Harriet Jones had become. The epidemic is no more, and London will recover. In time.
Yes. You did well, Jonathan. You truly saved the city.
Yes, we did. Despite all obstacles. I'm truly convinced we did it together, Elizabeth.
I cannot bear knowing I was the cause of all this. Through the use of my own blood.
No. This catastrophe was the result of unethical experimentation. And the will of a creature so inexplicably evil, she exceeds all the terrible wonders I have seen since my death.
But it was my blood all along. My corrupted blood of hate. The poisoned blood of my father. A healthy carrier. That's all I am.
Is he dangerous?
What do you think? He is a thirsty echo who has not fed in centuries. An elder vampire, driven by an urge to kill and spread the blood of hate.
No redemption, then.
And yet he thinks he has been offered immortality by the angels to protect the feeble and to smite the unholy.
Can he communicate?
Yes. Sometimes he even seems like the noble knight who saved and raised me. But you know, the malice never fully leaves his eyes.
Why are you hiding William Marshall here?
How could I not take care of him? He sacrificed himself by giving me the only dose of antidote he had.
He gave you the antidote?
Yes. And in doing so, he knew he'd have to be confined here. And yet he volunteered. That's how great a man William Marshall was. And still is.
What do you do for him?
I visit him as often as possible. I paint the landscapes he will never see again. I feed him with my blood.
You feed him? You barely sustain yourself on the weak blood of the dying, yet you give him your blood?
After he saved me from the blood rage, I swore I would never kill to feed. He said the same.
We could cure him.
It's too late. The blood of hate has run for too long. The antidote would not work on him. I tried. Believe me, I tried.
William Marshall infected you. He is the true, original carrier.
Yes. But he saved me by sacrificing himself.
Saved you? How?
The tears of angels. The cleansing of impure blood by an older, more powerful blood. It worked on me, did it not?
Yes. Blood is the definitive key to our species. Scowls, cleansing, lineage. Do you really think it worked?
It has, Jonathan. I was nothing but a beast who took pleasure in slaughter. I roamed across Europe, reaping my bloody crop. It was the blood of hate. But my father's antidote cured me.
Who are you, really?
How could I answer that? I went through many lives and identities to reach this day. To you, I am Elizabeth Ashbury, and that's all I wish to be.
I understand. And I respect your desire for privacy.
Thank you, Jonathan.
How did you meet William Marshall?
He was an Ekon for centuries when he found me. He saved me from certain death by making me his progeny.
Why did he choose you?
You should ask him that.
Did you ever blame him?
Not even when he was infected and bit me. He is my father. He raised me. He taught me how to behave.
What about us?
What do you mean?
You know my feelings towards you, Elizabeth. But you left without a word. So I'm worried about your feelings towards me.
I love you, Jonathan. I've loved you since the moment I saw you rescue poor Mr. Hampton in that filthy slaughterhouse.
Aww.
Forgetting the danger as you turned your back, like the newborn fool you were.
You should have told me.
No, Jonathan. The William Marshall myth lies at the heart of so many hostile plans. I could not risk jeopardizing his safety.
So why did you come here? You knew I would follow you. I can't let you go.
Because I know now the blood of hate is still in my veins. No one but I can put an end to this tragedy.
I can help you. You can trust me, Elizabeth.
I know, Jonathan. You have been the most loyal ally these last few weeks. But this is my duty.
Would your protege agree to speak with me? I have so many questions for him.
Go on, Jonathan. But be careful.
Yes?
Sir William. My God. You really are William Marshall. You served Richard the Lionheart and his brother, King John. It is such a privilege to meet you.
I did in my day. Come closer if you want to speak. For my hearing isn't what it used to be.
I think your hearing is fine, sir.
What is it you want then?
I found and defeated the disaster that was threatening to smite London. You should know that the city is safe for now, Sir William.
Then may I call you brother? Did you resist its poison? Even a scratch from a beast so evil could endanger you and all those you care for.
You also defeated one in 1666. Who was it?
She was a malicious witch who spread plague throughout the city with her army of rats. She had been hiding in a bakery in Pudding Lane for months when I finally found her.
How did you defeat it?
We fought for hours. In the end, I had to lock her in St. Paul's Cathedral and burn the building down. I wanted to be sure she was destroyed.
Yeah, I guess that would work.
I found your research on the antidote. The tears of the angels. What ingredients did you use?
Once I understood what the ingredients were, I used the tears of King Richard and the pure blood of the valiant Boadicea.
King Richard and Boadicea? How did you find such relics?
It took me many years to locate their hiding place. Then I had to learn the formula. If I recall, it belonged to an ancient brotherhood. The Order of St. Paul, I believe.
And did it work?
Yes. The tears cleansed my poor Elizabeth's blackened heart. It was such a blessing to see her smile again.
The blood of hate. How does it affect you? Do you feel it now?
The blood of hate? Yes. Nothing more than a sneeze, really. A sneeze held for so long, you could blow a fortress down if you released it.
I would like to ask you about vampires.
Vampires? What about them?
Considering your experience, please tell me what you know.
They are terrible creatures. I have seen and fought many in my time. Foul temptresses with sharp claws and shrieking beaks.
I have never seen such a creature. What are you talking about?
Of course you've never seen a creature like them. Vampires are deadly, swift and implacable.
Where did you encounter such creatures?
The last time I saw one was in a Celtic temple near Salisbury. A terrible and god-forsaken place full of ghosts and pestilence.
Can we speak about the Morrigan?
The Red Queen? What of her?
You met her, did you not?
Just once. But she never ceased to sing to me. I love her song. It is a song of blood and war. I only wish she would sometimes let me rest.
Do you know who she is?
I don't want to discuss this in front of my sweet Elizabeth.
Why?
For a time, she too could hear the Red Song. The steps she danced to its melody brought pain upon the world.
Do you remember Myrddin, your maker?
Only God is my maker, for he created everything on this earth. He blessed me with eternal life through his archangel, Michael.
But Myrddin, Michael, is a vampire. He made you a blood-sucking creature of the night.
Blood, yes. I used to drink it from the throats of the unworthy. Then I was punished for my deceit. During my penance, I rely entirely upon my sweet Elizabeth.
How did you meet?
Just keeps going on and on, doesn't it?
I had awakened to protect the land from a new plague.
It's the
I heard
longest
her
exposition
sing for
ever.
her dead family. Singing for her death to come. I chose to save her.
When was that?
It was so long ago. A few years after Elizabeth of England and Catherine of France established their alliance against Spain.
What did you do?
I raised her as my progeny. After she left to see the world, I rebuilt her deceased parents' inn. Owned it as William Thorne for a time. Those were good years.
Tell me about Elizabeth. How was she infected?
I do not wish to discuss it.
Please, Sir William. I need to know what the blood of hate is. How is it transmitted?
After defeating the disaster in St. Paul's Cathedral, I returned to my retreat, infected. This is where my sweet Elizabeth found me, for she heard my pain from across the sea.
Where is this retreat you mentioned?
In London, under Temple Church, beneath my empty tomb. I always loved to sleep there while listening to the bell above.
What happened then?
The blood of
Does
hate
this
had twisted me into a rage-filled man.
Does this game have a
I
sequel?
attacked my progeny.
Not as of right now.
Forgive me, Elizabeth. I failed you.
You bit her again. Is that how she was infected with the disaster's blood? I think I understand now.
Elizabeth fled, and I fell to my knees, begging for forgiveness. I swore I would find a way to make things right.
Did you really sacrifice yourself to save her?
That was the only righteous path. The blood of hate made me betray her. I am at peace here. I can think about what I've done and how I failed.
Do you not want to be cured?
No. This hunger is mine, I would feel empty without it. It has been part of me for so long. All I want is quiet. Silence.
You agreed to be confined here, then?
Yes. Once I was sure she was cured, I asked to be locked down here. I deserve it. The world needs it.
We could set you free. Let you out. Isn't that what you want?
I pray for the day I'll see the sky again. I have all but forgotten its colors. I could walk and do so many things beneath the stars. But I doubt it will be wise to release me.
Then will you stay here and repent?
Elizabeth told me it will not be long now. I cannot wait to feel the sweet caress of her hand on my cheek after so long as she releases me. Has the time come?
Yes, Father.
Why not unleash me then? To see the sky a final time.
You already are the sky, and all its stars.
I'm not defeated, for I welcome the sword you bear, for it is mine.
You were never defeated, my lord. Farewell, Father. And to you also, Jonathan.
What do you mean?
I can't stand what I've become. This healthy carrier, as you put it. The flames will purify the poison that runs in my veins.
No! I won't allow this to happen.
I am death, Jonathan. Wherever I go, I can't stand it.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, champion of Myrddin, chosen to save England from the vampire epidemic. I could cure you.
What do you mean?
We are creatures of blood, Elizabeth. Everything about us is in our blood. With time, I could perfect the antidote William Marshall gave you. Trust me, for time is on our side.
That is a risk I cannot take, Jonathan. I won't bring another such disaster into this world.
Elizabeth, no. Trust me. I can save you.
How could I trust you, Jonathan? Have you not betrayed me?
I had choices to make.
I forgive you, and that is my choice.
Elizabeth, I love you.
Then let me go now.
Wait! No!
Oh, damn. How did I betray her?
One prayer for the summoned, called by this song. Child born from darkness, whose path he must find. Now the song is sung, and your path chosen. England is safe, but the cost was dire. Blood and tears, both parched by cleansing flames. You've lost your way, my champion.
I don't either.
Bittersweet. I am moved to pity as I feel your rampant rage void of purpose or meaning. My queen sleeps once again, and I'll soon join her slumber. Until alas, she rises, woken by the hunger never fed.
So there's multiple endings to this game, and apparently I did something to screw it up. That figures. So I don't know what I did wrong, but I know if you kill too many people, it gives you a bad ending, but I didn't think I did, so I'm not sure what I did. And the ending I normally get, or the one that I remember getting, I don't know, I only played the game a couple of times, but I always got the same ending, I'm pretty sure. It was a good ending. Let's see.
12.
Is this it? Fuck, I don't know. Hang on, we're gonna look this up together. Let's see.
12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms?
I think that's the beginning.
What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Blood.
Man, I don't know.
One last red tear for my fallen sister. I realize the
Hang on.
entire world now.
So, is this it?
12 dreams for the Red Queen.
New into an age. The next disaster is only.
England is safe, for you have prevailed. I wish.
Understand why she fled. Blood.
Yeah.
One prayer for the summoned, called by this song. Child born from darkness, whose path he must find. Now the song is sung and your path chosen. England is safe, for you have prevailed. I wish you a peace duly earned for the centuries yet to come. And they will come. I bid thee farewell, my champion bittersweet. My queen sleeps once again, and I'll soon join her slumber. Until alas she rises, woken by the hunger never fed.
I really don't remember which one. I don't know if that was even it. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, 0 kills. That must be, yeah. There we go.
I can't stand what I've become. This healthy carrier, as you put it. The flames will purify the poison that runs in my veins.
No! I won't allow this to happen.
I am death. John,
Yeah, I don't know
I go.
what you gotta do to get the different endings.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, champion of Myrddin, chosen to save England from the vampire epidemic. I could cure you.
What do you mean?
We are creatures of blood, Elizabeth. Everything about us is in our blood. With time, I could perfect the antidote William Marshall gave you. Trust me, for time is on our side.
That is a risk I cannot take, Jonathan. I won't bring another such disaster into this world.
Elizabeth, no. Trust me. I can save you.
How could I trust you, Jonathan? How could I take such a chance?
I'll stay here with you then. As long as we must until I find a cure.
This is the one I got.
What you're talking about, Jonathan.
Originally.
Despite his madness, William was strong enough to starve for centuries. I doubt we can do the same.
We will lock ourselves down then.
Yeah.
I'll get all the material I need and I'll perform my research here with you until you're cured.
Are you mad?
Are
Who would
you
take care
mad?
of us? Who would free us if it takes decades or even more?
Old Bridget will take care of us.
You are serious, aren't you? You really are ready to do this?
I love you, Elizabeth. I can do this. Please, stay with me.
I believe you. This is crazy, but I believe you, Jonathan.
One prayer for the summoned, called by this song. Child born from darkness, whose path he must find. Now the song is sung, and your path chosen. England is safe, for you have prevailed. I bid you farewell, my champion, bittersweet. You found yourself a newer quest, and so I leave you to it. My queen sleeps once again, and I'll soon join her slumber, until alas she rises, woken by the hunger never fed.
The flames will
Bad
purify
ending.
the
I'm
poison
pretty sure
that
this
runs
is the
in
one
my
we
veins.
saw.
I won't allow this to happen.
I am...
Yeah. Don't know.
Cleansing flames, you've lost your
And then the
way.
best ending.
The flames will purify the poison that runs in my veins.
No.
So apparently I never got
I won't allow this to happen.
the best ending, just the good ending.
am dead,
And then I got the bad
Jonathan.
ending this time somehow.
Wherever I go, I can't stand it.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, champion of Myrddin, chosen to save England from the vampire epidemic. I could cure you.
What do you mean?
We are creatures of blood, Elizabeth. Everything about us is in our blood. With time, I could perfect the antidote William Marshall gave you.
That was better, yeah.
Trust me, for time is on our side.
That is a risk I cannot take, Jonathan. I won't bring another such disaster into this world.
Elizabeth, no. Trust me. I can save you.
How could I trust you, Jonathan? How could I take such a chance?
I'll stay here with you then. As long as we must until I find a cure.
You have no idea what you're talking about, Jonathan. Despite his madness, William was strong enough to starve for centuries. I doubt we can do the same.
That's where you're wrong, Elizabeth. Since I murdered my poor Mary after my rebirth, I vowed to never take a life again, and I've succeeded.
I'm not sure I have the strength of
So
character.
this is
I'm not like William.
only if you
I'm not like you.
don't kill anybody, which I don't know how the fuck you do that.
Come with me, my love.
Oh, Jonathan, if only this could be true, but I really don't know.
We'll run away. Go to the deepest forests, the highest mountains. Untouched by man, we'll hide in solitude until I find a cure.
Do you trust me then?
Until the end of the world, my love.
One prayer for the summoned, called by this song. Child born from darkness, whose path he must find. Now the song is sung, and your path chosen. England is safe, for you have prevailed. I wish you a peace duly earned for the centuries yet to come. And they will come. I bid thee farewell, my champion bittersweet. My queen sleeps once again, and I'll soon join her slumber.
Yeah, and I don't know if
Until
they're ever
at
gonna
last
make
she
a sequel.
rises, woken by the hunger.
And if they
never
do, it
fed.
might not have anything to do with Jonathan and her. Oh, the
will
worst ending.
purify the
How could
poison
it
that
get any
runs in
worse
my
than she
veins.
just walks in the
I
fire?
won't allow this to happen.
I am death, Jonathan. Wherever I go, I can't stand it.
Who cares? We are vampires. We are death.
No, Jonathan. I won't bring another disaster into this world.
I can't lose you, Elizabeth. Even if it means putting the whole world at risk.
How can you say such an awful thing? Where is the Jonathan I once saved from a
Maybe this is if you kill a fuck ton of
I'm
people.
not that frightened man anymore. I've learned so much. Done so much.
Yeah, this must be evil ending.
I see. So there is nothing worth living for in this world anymore.
Huh.
Farewell, my love.
Yeah, I'll have to look up and see what determines exactly what ending you get in the end. That's so fucking funny.
One prayer for the summoned, called by this song. Child born from darkness, whose path he must find. Now the song is sung and your path chosen. England is safe, the price paid most dear. But what do you care? You are the one who keeps killing. You've chosen your path, my fallen champion, like others before you. Prey to lust and desire, slave to the everlasting thirst. My queen sleeps once again, and I'll soon join her slumber. Until, alas, she rises, woken by the hunger never fed.
Alright, well... that was interesting. Yeah, sorry for the kind of lackluster ending there, guys, but, yeah, that's Vampyr. Overall, I think it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. It was definitely a good, good playthrough, but yeah, anyways, catch you all in the next stream. Me and Jeremy will be starting some Silent Hill 2. Probably tomorrow on his channel, so stay tuned for that. And then, yeah, it'll be regular programming as usual. Alright, guys, have a great night. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.